Oh, it's saying I have to rotate. Hey y'all, it's Rachel. I'm here day 3 of my 7 lives. It's saying Hasifa had said to make sure my phone is in the landscape position, and it's saying it didn't want to record, and then I had to turn it back the other direction. So would you guys let me know when you're on, if you can see everything okay, and if everything is normal to you guys on this end, because it's a little wonky looking on this end. I'm going to get my stuff up on the tablet here and see if I can get it pulled up and see if I can see it. If it's going live on here, right? Or if it's not going to record at all. Let's see here. It says it's live now, but I don't know if I can see it. Okay. Yeah, it's there, but it's not showing it up. Hasifa, if you're on, can you try and see? Oh, hey, Lisa. It's not, I don't know. Hasifa, you're the one that said to turn it this way so it'll work on YouTube. And when I upload it, and I can see myself this way, but it looks crooked on the my view from the tablet. So I'm gonna, Lisa, yeah, it says I'm sideways. See, I don't know how she's doing that. Because, let me see if I can turn this around this way so you guys can see me. Because she said to turn it landscape mode so that I could have it correct on YouTube, and that's what I did, and then it said it wouldn't work right when I just tried it this way. So, I don't know. Hold on, let me lower this down a little bit. Tonight's not going to be a full, like a full 30 minutes or so, I don't think. I've been having trouble with my legs. I took a nap. I have really bad, they're calling it nocturnal leg cramps, but we're not sure if it's part of the MS or just because, we don't know. But it's really painful, and it makes my legs excruciatingly tired and hurting. I had it the other night after the first live, and one of the kids here, Ben, had to help carry me upstairs because I couldn't walk up the stairs. My legs were cramping that bad. So I am going to start mixing. I finished the rest of this color that I had made. Hasifa had named it Pinsky Blue, I think is what she called it. Hey, Maggie. Anyhow, so she named it that, and I've got it up to here, and then we're going to start blending this into the Salty Kiss, which is, I'm going to mix part of this mixture that I made, which is the, if you're new tonight, it is, hi Judith, it is half of, well, about 3/4 Hay Sailor to, or 3/4 of, I think I used 1/8 of a cup, so, what's this measurement? No, it's 1/4 cup, so it is 3/4 of a cup Hay Sailor to 1/2 cup of Monet's Garden is what this mixture is here. We originally, the first night, I did just the Monet's Garden, and I didn't want it just that green. I love the blues, so we mixed some of that in. I did a piece in my shop with a vase with lemons on it when Debbie was talking to us a few months back about color mixing and stuff. And I'm really bad for mixing something, falling in love with the color, and not writing it down. I'm also notorious for not taking before pictures. That is something I need to do better of. Anyhow, so today I'm going to mix the Salty Kiss in with the mixture that I had already made for the bottom half, so we can start blending that in up to the top half. Judith, I am doing this piece here as to use in my shop as a display because I have a WoodUBend and a Posh contract for retailing, and I am going to need somewhere to put it. And so I've got a turning display that I'll be using for the WoodUBend products, and then this is going to be Posh. And I think I'm going to put some stuff like a flange and black iron pieces, plumbing pieces on the side, and hang the decoupage paper, or do the stencils that they carry on this here, and then put, I've got a rack that has decoupage paper. Hey Sonnet, thank you. And then put the stencils on this one, then put the decoupage paper on my rack that I have the Jamie Ray Vintage decoupage paper and some of the Prima Redesign decoupage papers on there. So let's see here. I'm going to start mixing this up. I've got some of these colors are in the, I can't think of the name, the FIFO bottles, and I am working my way out of those bottles. I hate them. Some people love them, but I find that I waste a lot of paint with them. I'm mixing a 1/4 cup of the Monet's Garden and Hey Sailor that I've mixed together, and I'm going to blend that with the Salty Kiss so that we can get that next easy color blending into that. But let's see here. What has everybody been up to today? We had bad storms here in Tennessee, and I got a phone call. My daughter is doing the Greene County Fairgrounds event, and she called frantic because she said my shop was flooding and had water all coming in through the windows and everything, and there was a little bit of stuff that got wet in the front, but everything is fixable with paint. There wasn't any like structural damage or anything to any of the stuff that is in there. Let's see here. Come on out. There's not a whole lot in this one, but I find these FIFO bottles, I was having so much trouble getting, like I would squeeze them and paint would just come out and squirt all over and just be a huge, enormous mess. I'm going to end up opening a new one because that's just going to be a disaster. I brought home a smaller jar of it from the shop when I was up there the other day. All right, guys. Maggie, did you have bad weather up there in Morristown? It flooded too up at the fairgrounds too. Becca sent pictures of the mess. It almost made her entire booth wet. The one next to her got pretty wet. They had to lift up all of their stuff. Yeah, I don't like them at all, Sonnet. They're just a mess. And I ordered 36 of them because so many people love them. But it's just a waste to me. I've wasted so much paint in them. Like when I go to squeeze them here, the paint would it'll dry up in here in that knob, and then when you finally, even if you get it dug out, if you squeeze, sometimes a little bit will come out, other times it'll like a ketchup bottle, and it'll just squirt all over the place, and you have a big old blob everywhere. Cotton County, they had paved roads washed out. Yeah, I've got pictures. Lisa, did I send you? I sent you those pictures of the roads that were washed out bad here by the college. Those people couldn't even get in. They lost their driveway and everything too. Cotton County usually floods bad, especially over in Del Rio and stuff area, and like Edwina. Was Rosie's okay, Maggie? Was Rosie's house all right and everything up where she's at? Oh, which bridge fell? All right, let's see here. This is still kind of dark, and I may end up needing some more Hey Sailor into this to lighten this up a little bit more, and then blend it up into the Hey Sailor. And then we're going to go from there into like the mint chip, and then I think I'm going to put some type of a lightener, like maybe sandy blonde or something into that color. I think I'm going to need a little bit more on that, but let's see what this color does. And I'm using my Klingon brushes, the Pointy Sisters again because it's perfect for these corners. I think that's going to be too close to, can you guys, yep, you guys can't see that. Hold on. There we go. I'm sitting on my half of a rolly chair. I found a chair in someone's garbage that a while back that was like an office rolling chair. Yeah, that's too close to it. I'm going to need to put some more Hay Sailor in, or that's a pretty color though too. Some more Salty Kiss in there. And I took the back of it off so that I would have some more of, there we go. I'm putting another half cup of the Salty Kiss in here, or a quarter cup, so it'll be a half cup total. And I forgot what I was saying. That's the MS and the old age. Let's see here. See if that'll lighten that up. Yeah, it's a little better. Jones Cove, closed to Mom's. Ugh. Is she okay though? Is Rosie okay? And Charlie and all them? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's a little more green. But I love these brushes. They are so smooth. Very little brush strokes. Easy to clean. Did anybody else have bad weather other than East Tennessee area? Let's see here. Oh, but these, that was the chair I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It was just an office chair, and I took the back of it off, and so I can use it as a rolling chair to paint on and roll stuff around as I'm doing it, so I don't have to move the pieces. I can roll around them. And then we'll blend that up into the green. Let me see how that'll go. Yeah, that'll work. There'll be a few coats because of the white that's stark underneath it, but that's the only way I could get that nicotine to come off of it. We'll move this here. There you go. See, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if that's visible. Nope, it's not. Let's see here. A one-man show. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit. Here you go. That'll help a little bit. But I'm probably not going to paint the whole 30 minutes this time, only because of my legs, the way they've been acting. Do any of you guys have any of that? It is so painful. It is they say it's nocturnal leg cramps. And I'm on every vitamin you can think of that would help to stop that. But it is not helping. But what I'll do here is I'll put this on, and then I will blend this into the Hay Sailor, as I was saying. And it'll probably need 2 coats just because of the white that's underneath it. And this is the easiest paint I've ever worked with to blend. I've got my Water Girl here, which helps it glide across the surface. I'll show you. So you've got this here, and then it helps to just easily smooth the paint. And because it's made of just 9 ingredients, it just is so, there's no chemicals, there's no smell. Well, it smells like dirt. And Debbie Beard recently tasted it in one of her videos, one of her reels, and she said it tasted bad too. But it's that safe that you can if you wanted to. And a few of the girls have tried it for mud masks and stuff, or a clay mask, and that their skin is smooth afterwards. So you could change it up and have a teenager's party with multicolored face masks for the girls on sleepover nights. I love these brushes too. Very minimal on brush strokes. I prefer the shorter ones just because it's easier for me to work with. And then with the longer handled ones, they seem to hit stuff if you're working in tiny spaces. But I do use those too. But if you guys don't know, Sonnet is on here. And if you guys don't know, she is from Sonnet's Garden and Blooms. She is an amazing painter, an amazing lady. Go, I will link her stuff at the bottom of the comments when I get off of here for you guys to go check her out. She does these painting quilts that, you know, people put on their barns, and they're just beautiful. Just beautiful. Lisa, did you have any more bad weather up by you? I may end up using the heat gun to dry some of this so I can get it done a little bit quicker. I'm super excited for this next order of WoodUBend to come in for the American side to get their release. It was in the customs area in the last day or so, and Tracy just had to get it unpacked and get it up there. And I have some more greenery coming in too, and Christmas holiday stuff getting ready to get ordered and come in. I'm super excited for that too, to be able to offer that in the shop this year. So many new and exciting things. And I have a new retailer, or a new vendor in there, Lady G. She has some beautiful, beautiful pieces, beautiful vintage dressers that she has refurbished and restored that were literally, you know, falling apart, and she restored them, and they're just gorgeous. We got the room painted that they're in, and the newspaper is supposed to come and do an article for us. They wanted to feature us in the paper, so I'm super excited about that. And we're going to get that back room staged with her stuff in it. I'm really excited. Lisa's coming to help on Wednesday, and she's really talented too, both in, you know, creative and crafty stuff, but she was a merchandiser for many years, and I have been so blessed to be able to have learned so much from her. Blend that in. see if my heat gun, I'm going to step over here and grab my heat gun, see if I can get some of that out there. Hold on 1 second, guys. Plug this sucker in. This is my cheating way of getting things done quicker, having it dry. Something I love about this paint is that it can go on any surface. I have yet to find a surface that it cannot be painted yet. Lisa, you said you got a couple hours ago. It didn't come much on the first bunch of storms. Yeah. But this is how I cheat and get it done faster. Let it dry with the heat gun. But I have yet to find a surface that the DIY paint won't go on. I've put it on metal, cardboard, like the cardboard backings to these, like this piece here. Other surfaces, like other hutches that have, where the hutch is really nice, but the back of it is just that cheap, flimsy cardboard because you're not supposed to see it, like the old coffee, or not, well, they make them into coffee bars now, but like the old entertainment centers. And when you do that, they've got that cardboard backing. I actually seen one, because I have one and I want to do it. I think I paid $40 for the entertainment center piece. It holds maybe a 36-inch television. And I want to do the back. I wanted to get wood to cover the back of it. And because it's cardboard, and I want it to look, you know, I want it to be sturdy. You can't tell the difference on what it is, but it's got a big hole in the back from where their TV cutout was. And I had seen some where somebody took the doors that were in the front of it and they moved it to the back of it to cover that hole, which is perfect because the doors fit right there. So I'm going to do that. Another thought I had is I have a bunch of pallets that were given to me from one of the local farmers here, and use the pallet wood and stain it in different like colors, sand it down and stain it different colors going up the backside too. I could do that as well. But I like the doors because you're repurposing all of it and not having to waste any of this. This is getting close to being to where I could recoat some of this here. But I am getting a little more comfortable than what I was when I first came on. I still don't always know what to talk about and fill the time with. But I was asked if I would please be on the WoodUBend TV channel, and I absolutely would, and I will, but I want to be more comfortable. So Hasifa's challenge here has really helped me overcome some nerves. I'm still nervous, but I'm excited that that was asked of me. I'm going to do a, when I'm done with this piece and the other display piece for the WoodUBend, I have a waterfall dresser that I was given by a customer or someone that had called because they know I will pick up garage sale stuff and estate sale stuff leftovers, and she was moving and didn't want this, and it needed quite a bit of repair. I've got the veneer off of it on the one side and on the top, but I'm going to used quite a bit of WoodUBend to disguise some of the damage on the top part of the waterfall, and hide that. And then I'm going to use that piece for the WoodUBend TV time slot that I was asked. And then I've got another couch that I'm also going to paint, that we're going to put in the shop when we do a reset of the shop at the end of August. This is just about dry, so I can do another coat. And that's what's great about this paint, is you can dry it and start over on your second coat right away. Alright, let's see here. Yep, that'll work, this second coat here. And blending that on up. I talked about last night too, the difference in, using the Water Girl versus another sprayer, and how I would stick with, if you can't swing the Water Girl, that it was the Mr. Clean one out of all the chemical sprayers that you could get, to make sure. Hey Linda, hey Katrina, that if you can't swing it, because it is an investment. This was the one that I was talking about, is this sprayer here. Out of all just the chemical ones, make sure it's cleaned out really good. But between, there's Dawn and there's a bunch of other ones that they do have a fine mist, but this one seems to hold a better mist than a lot of the other ones that are cheap. Hi Tammy, cheap online or in the store. But this one, I would, before you invest, $17 in the Water Girl, it does make a big difference. I have bought a few of them before I knew any different, before I became a retailer and I was just starting out painting. I had just bought, this one here. This one here, and that was a mess. And then I bought this one here from this lady was a Dixie Belle retailer, and I believe that's a Dixie Belle, their sprayer, and theirs was quite pricey. And that was before the power sprayer came out for the Clean Freak from Mr. Clean. And that one broke after 2 months. It just didn't spray anymore very well. I'm going to do that in a video to show the difference in them all. But I would hate for somebody to be out, a bunch of money. I'd rather them have paint and still have a little bit of a fine mist sprayer. So the Mr. Clean bottle sprayer is just fine. Sally's does have one for hair, and you can do that, but that one I want to say is $12. So if you're going to spend that, I'd rather you still get the Water Girl, which is $5 more. I've had this same Water Girl now for I think it's 2.5 years, and I have not had any issues with it at all. None of the mechanisms have broke. It does well. So, but I will put that in a video and compare the sprays and everything, so that people can see the difference between them. But yeah, this second coat will cover that well. And then tomorrow night we will blend up into the full part of the Salty Kiss, and then work on getting that up into the, blend that out up into Mint Chip. And then some light sandy blonde up at the top. And if I had some more of the WoodUBend, I did purchase some, but it has sold. I I would probably put some of it on up here at the very tip top, but I don't want to wait. I need this display for the Posh paints for that's coming. I'm super excited. The pastes and the waxes and the pigments. You can mix the pigments with the infuser, and it's like literally watching liquid gold come to life in front of your eyes. It's beautiful. Any of the colors. They've got an orange gold, a lemon gold, a copper gold, all kinds of stuff. You can also get sprayers that are for quilting, starch, and fabric stores that are fine mist. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That'll be, what are the price points on those too, Lisa? Because I don't want people spending, you know what I mean? Stuff's expensive, and I'd rather them have something that, you know, would work like that, or like the Mr. Clean one, you know, before they invest into, you know, large amounts of money. To me, it's important to get the paint moving and to have a good quality brush, even if it's just one. Like the Cling On ones are an investment, but they, you know, one brush, you know, can do wonders. All right, guys, I think that's what we're gonna do, is leave it here, and I will see you guys back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock again for the day 4 of my lives, of my 7 days of lives. I'm gonna sit here for day 4 of my 7 days of lives challenge from Hasifa. Thank you, Lisa. Let us know tomorrow night when you get on. And let us know roughly what it costs and what have you not, so I can put that in the comments and stuff so people will know, so they can compare. And I'll put that in a video, one of the upcoming videos. I have a fall video I need to get finished, and maybe I can tag that into the end of it. But tomorrow night, 9 o'clock again. All of my paint and products here you guys can find at StellaRoseBoutique.co. We are trying to get this to load over into YouTube on my YouTube channel. So if you guys don't follow me over there on YouTube, I do have a YouTube channel under Stella Rose Boutique, and I would love for you guys to follow me on there. I do have giveaways when I reach, I'm at 711 followers. When I reach 750, and then when I reach 1,000, I will have more giveaways from IOD and some other things as a thank you for supporting my business and watching and accruing my hours and stuff like that. My goal is to be monetized by the end of the year on YouTube, and I'm just about halfway there hour-wise, and I am almost 3/4 of the way there for people, so, and followers. And if you would take this video and sprinkle it out to your friends and family, that helps to grow both my channel for Facebook and for YouTube. So thank you guys again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. Bye.